Hello everyone and welcome back to Tin Hearts, where we've got a big leviathan of a level to deal with over multiple stories and behind closed walls or closed gates. I strongly suspect this will be an episode where we just do one level, but a pretty big and probably very significant one plot wise. But we're just going to do this step by step. There's a lot of pipes around and that might give us an indication of what we need to do going forward. These chaps are going to come here, so we need to bounce them off. I'm guessing we need to get them in this wheel, one way or another. We don't know where we're taking them, but like I said, I'm hoping we'll get a better indication of that when we kind of see where people are, when we see where they go through the pipes. So we'll have to see how this goes. Right, let's turn that off, or turn that on, sorry I should say. Okay, that's now turned on some of this, but not all of this. So I'm going to let them all just bounce back the way they came. Wonderful, and now this can be turned like thus. Because then they can go this way, because they'll just bounce off there. And we need to bounce one of them off this central pipe system, because right now that pipe is on, but it doesn't actually transport us anywhere. So if I've got this correct, when they go back through, there we go. That's now turned on a bridge for us, which is progress, but the problem is they're going to keep on going back through. So we need to find a better way of doing that, so it just turns on. So let's just get everyone back as they were. So instead we'll just send one chap through via a longer way round. That should be okay. So we go kind of there-ish. Are they actually gonna... Oh, I think he will actually bounce off. That's pretty impressive. Right, you're gonna go there. And then we need to get this cube here to catch the other chaps coming through. In fact, this can now move. It's all just about getting the timing just right, because that chap's going to have to come back through with us. But they should now be able to move further along. So that goes there. Then we get this to go here. There we go. Right, that's now put the bridge on for us. But this thing that we've done here isn't quite right. So we'll move a little bit further back. Does that now work in our favour? Right, they should now go across. This chap is going to need to catch up one way or another. So let's get that sorted now. So we've got all that sorted, good. This can now move, because we need to get this pipe included. Yeah, we definitely need to get this pipe included. So as soon as this chap's across, that'll work. And of course we need to keep that other soldier there, in which case we'll just kind of change things back from where they were. That powers on something. That powers on... Right, that powers on that side of transportation. So I need to send everyone back home. Literally everyone back home. Hang on, send you guys back slightly. And this is turning into a little bit messy. As long as we get everyone heading back in the right direction, that's what matters. Well, this last chap is pretty far behind the rest, but that's okay. And we need to send one of them through here. Oh no, hang on. Turn you back. Move you out of the way. And this should... Okay, that should work. We just need the other chap to get across first. That will do nicely. And now we've got the transportation tube on. Excellent. But we don't want it to be turned off again. So let's turn you back on. We definitely need all the triangles that we can here. And we will, as soon as you've moved on, we will get you moving like this. And we'll get you guys, why is that turned off? That shouldn't be a problem, so that's now working. Ah, there's one soldier that I've met. Oh, I see this one here. I've messed up. Okay. Move you out of the way for a second. Now you're past. Now this should work. Yeah, this should be fine now. No, it's still not working. Why does it keep on turning on and off? We just need one of them. Okay, we just need one of them to go through. So the rest of you are going to have to come kind of a different way. So that's now on. And we need to bring you down as well, one way or another. So let's just pause for a second. Because we've got to bring you down. Everyone's in a slightly odd position at the moment, so we need to get everyone back where they should be. Let's just get everyone working in this loop here for a second. That should work, and we can get these other guys in the loop as well. We just need to plan this at the right time, really. So you should bounce. Actually, I want you to bounce the other way, really. So you join the loop in a proper manner. Okay, you've now moved. Excellent. We need to get you moving to join your compatriots further down. Okay. We need to probably just adjust your placement slightly. That's fine. We'll move this triangle out of the way for you. If we can get the timing just right. Okay, so now we need to get this one here. This is definitely not what was intended to be such a complex process at the very beginning, I'm sure. But now we can move this. Now everyone should be in the correct process, and everyone should be roughly together, which would be useful. We'll just move this slightly this way. Now everyone should make their way over. Yeah, everyone should make their way over. Let's just get everyone a little bit more connected. And then we can get everyone through the transportation pipe. Goodness me, this should have not have been as complicated as it's supposed to be, just at this initial starting point. Because this is still a pretty complex level, which was a long way to go yet. Right, let's take one of these with us. Those guys will be fine. Let's head over to this pipe ending. But right now, right, so we need to leave. Hang on, before you all go through, pause. I need one of you chaps to stay behind. So you, good sir, are going to keep going. Because you are going to have to get yourselves. Yeah, you're going to stay here to turn the switch off. Because otherwise these guys are going to die. In fact, they may already be doing so. I think the first soldier's arriving now, so pause. Or is it they need to go a different... No. Okay. Ignore everything I just said. Ignore everything I just talked about and mentioned. Everyone can come through, it's fine. We just need to plan our route a little bit more efficiently. Everyone can come through. That's not a problem. Goodness me, we might be here a while. Because everyone can instead just come this way. So instead of getting crushed to death, they can come through here. There we go. We need to get you on the... We need to get you on the ladder. So let's try and do that with the first initial... There we go, that works. Do we have some of the triangles here? We do, excellent. Let's make sure we know exactly where you guys are going to. That should do it. And this drum, we just need to move them over to here. That'll do. So they'll all come through, and they'll be able to power this thing here. I didn't see the drum before, but this is pretty useful. Put you there, and you should power this for us. Let's move out of the way because this is now powered. So there's another. There's another pipe which is going. Goodness knows where. We'll have to see where that goes in a second. Well, I'm not entirely sure we have 8 soldiers here. So we might need to create a loop to see if we can get it all powered. How many more? Are we only expecting... Did we only start with 5? I guess so. Right, let's start sending them through. And then we put this around the corner. Like thus. So we need to create an incredibly tight loop if there's only 8 of them. We'll get this one here so we no longer need it. And we go here with it. And then we get our final triangle. And we go just about here with it. I just hope we can get this done in time. See if we can get this loop created. No, we can't. We might be able to. We might just need to tighten it up a little bit. So let's bring them back. Tighten this up as much as we can. Doesn't really feel like I can go much quicker than that, to be honest. There's too big a gap between this last 2 soldiers. Because there's only so much time we can use to get around. Not quite. Ah, but there is a train thing here. Or not a train thing here, but something which would duplicate, which would probably work, as that is not working. So we'll take this one off, because we need to... Okay, initially we need to actually turn them around another way, because we need to turn off this steam vent, which I think we can do one way or another. If I understand this correctly, which I probably haven't done. Because we need to turn this off, really. We need to at least turn that steam vent off. But I can't see a way to get this thing to... Can we use the drum? Might be able to use the drum effectively, actually. Let's give this a go if we can. Then, Mr. Drum, can you hit this? I think you can. So then, we get these guys moving. We obviously can't do that train bit just yet. We can move this to about here. Not quite. We need to just adjust that slightly. That works. Good. That should hopefully, if I've done this correctly, turn off the steam. Wonderful. So the steam is now over here. So now feasibly these guys could make it over to here to duplicate. Wonderful. So just need these guys to now turn around. So we go here. It's definitely a very complex level with lots of different things, lots of different layers. Can they make it all the way over to the table? Let's see if they make it over. They do, wonderful. So we'll let them do that. And we need to put them into, excuse me gents, they need to go into the duplicator. Possibly even that hamster wheel as well. But we'll get back to that in just a second. For now, let's get them duplicated, I think. While they're doing that, where does this hamster wheel turn on? Oh, hang on. Got that slightly wrong. Let's move that forward. No, we need to okay, we need to turn on that other switch first. So let's turn that around. Like thus. And then we get a spare triangle, which there are plenty of over here, thankfully. It's definitely racking the brains, this one, for sure. And put that in there. That should... Yes, that lights up both things, which is useful. Get this moved out of the way. That should give us 6 soldiers, because they'll be duplicated. Not as many as we might perhaps like, but it'll be worth it. We then need to go back onto the drum again. And we're going to need to turn the... I'm going to turn all this round, so we're going to have to go like that. Let's get one of these. And then we're going to have to go about there. That should do it. Because that should turn off the steam. Excellent. And with 6 of them, we should be slightly better off to create a loop. As far as I can tell anyway. Because we don't have 8 soldiers, but we have 6 soldiers. And that might work a little bit better. If I've hopefully done this correctly, which I may or may not end up doing. We don't need this triangle over here anymore. So now the first few are arriving. Because now the first soldier should be on its way back, so the timer shouldn't run out. You go there. And, well, hey, I think we got it. That should power this train, which means that pipe goes on. Wonderful. So much so that we've actually got a cutscene. But goodness knows where that pipe goes. Very long way, for sure. Twin upstairs. Office, interesting. So we need to get them up to the office for a start, and presumably going by the lift would be important. Before we do that, we need to get them actually in the pipe, because right now they're just going around on the train, which isn't particularly useful to anyone. So they're gonna have to go... No, let's bring that back to where it was. That's fine. I just need to adjust that slightly. And then this one here, we can just move. Is that going to work? Should do. Let's just make sure they're actually on their way. Looks like they are. Right, I think it was on the second floor I saw. So let's get going. Up to the second floor we go. And we'll see what awaits us there. Because it's this very long, extraordinarily long pipe in fact. What's waiting up here for us here in the office, I wonder? Because they're going to come out here. Aha. There's another letter from the Toy Makers Guild. Let's see how that goes. Probably not very well, given that we're probably very angry from the death of our wife, but we'll have to see. We'll let the chaps come through. Here they are. We only really need one of them to go through, actually, so the rest of them can just keep going further on. Because this will unlock the bridge for us, yes it will. And then we're going to go, I'm guessing, over to that train system. There's a little bit of getting into the walls. Oh, we're going to have to turn on that train system first, though. So let's do that as an initial starting point. How many have we got left? We've got 5 soldiers left at the moment. And that should switch to power. We need 7 there. Can we do a loop with 7? I suppose we're going to find out. I'm sure we can, we just got to plan it correctly. And I hope we have some more cubes around, otherwise that's going to be problematic. Please tell me you've got some more cubes here. There's another cube there, it's 3. No 4 cubes? I keep saying cubes, they're triangles, but the principle still stands. Right, let's get you here ready and waiting. I really hope we can have enough with only 5 soldiers. Okay, we have to adjust that slightly. Does that now work in terms of the pathing? Yes, but it might be a bit slow. So we're going to bring it forward. That might just work. Is there really no other triangle around that we can grab? You know, presumably there's some down on the lower floor. Is there any up here that I can take? No, but there's a lot of different things. We'll just go back down to the ground floor very quickly to grab an extra cube if I can. Cube, I need to stop calling them cubes, they're triangles. Triangles, that's what I mean. But I want another one because it will just help with the looping process. Can I take it upstairs? It looks like I cannot. No. Okay, so I can't take them between floors, that's good to know. Just so I'm not endlessly trying to move things between floors without any success. Okay. We just have to make it work with 3 triangles. Then we can do it. We just have to be a little bit careful with our timing. But this cube can now be done. Cube, stop calling them cubes, Ben. They're not cubes. Triangles. Okay, they're going to have to go slightly further back because they're going to have to. We're going to have to be able to make it on what. This is the problem. With only 3 triangles, this is a real problem. These... Cool. Well, we may not even need to get it started just yet, but I feel like we need to get this all connected one way or another. But these guys can now come here. How close can I make it so they just get on? Oh, not quite. Hang on. Does that work? No. Okay, this is proving a little problematic. We just need to probably move this slightly further back, which is not perfect or ideal in any sense. There we go, that works. So let's bring them as close as we can together. Why did you get... Hang on, why did you stop? Okay, you need to go through. So 4. Now you can come along. But you guys are gonna... You guys are gonna die. This is, again, a problem. So you guys need to just... you guys are just gonna go there for a second.
Mr. Butterworth.
No,
We are
okay.
extremely pleased to see you back to your normal, creative and productive self in such an illustrious way. Your finished arachnid design has left all who have seen it here at the Guild in awe of its craftsmanship and engineering. Amusingly, some of the directors have been rediscovering their inner child while reviewing your prototype. A few days ago, Guild Master Clark was inspecting the stitching on a new line of teddy bears, and as a joke, Master Osborne placed an arachnid on the floor behind him. The arachnid swiftly powered itself on, crawled on Master Clark's leg, sprung on the workbench, and proceeded to rip the teddy bear in pieces. I haven't seen Master Osborne laugh so hard in years. Speaking of the arachnid's ability to keep themselves powered for so long, many of the masters have expressed a deep fascination with that particular feature. Master Rook, our head of engineering, has locked himself in his workshop trying to deconstruct the design of your custom battery. As he claims, powering a toy so large and mobile with such a small voltaic pile should be mathematically impossible. In the meantime, the rest of the Directorate have instructed me to ensure your progress continues unencumbered. So please find attached yet more previously undisclosed schematics. During his latter years, Bartleby was conducting similar experiments around electricity and charge. He believed autonomous, self-powered toys to be the future not only for toys, but also for toy-making itself. Such machinery, he argued, would enable the Guild to automate large parts of the production process and reduce the dependency on the frequently error-prone human factor. He was a fascinating man of science, our great founder, and as a man of science yourself, we feel you will find these particular designs extremely interesting, and we can't wait to see what you do with them. Yours, Lucian Mantelfell, Secretary of the Guild of Toymakers.
That's all very well, but how do I get this blooming thing to work? Because I've only got 3 triangles here. And you haven't provided me with another one. And I'm not really seeing how I'm supposed to get that thing to turn on within the constraints. I know I can get myself my own free roaming toy soldier. I don't really see what much they can do. There's not really anywhere they can go. Let me just follow the piping and see where the piping goes to. So it goes over to this kind of central area, which is great, but without a... We need to get the pipes. We need to get the pipes turned on, and we cannot do that unless we get this sorted. And we've only got 5 soldiers to make it work, but we're running out of triangles, which is rather infuriating. There we go. Just need to make as tight a perimeter as possible, I would say. It's just frustrating because we don't quite have what we need. Right, because then that gets us down to 2. You can stay there. If we move you over... No. Does not want to move. Because obviously it can't go directly on the thing itself. So we need to, again, adjust this slightly. Just pause while we're doing that. Pause for a second. This can now hopefully come over here. We only need 2 extra soldiers to make it. Please make it. Please make it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Good. We made it. So that's now powered that top one, which means that we can go there with our soldier that can move. Excellent. So let's just do this here. Actually, that works. Let's just let them use the screwdriver and the sticks of what looks like butter, even though it's not. Are you guys going to be okay here if I just leave you in a loop? Yes, I think I will be. So let's get you moving. That was a little bit problematic, but we've managed it now, which is good. Definitely a big old tough level for sure. Okay. Not sure how many more of these levels, or even the game there is to do. Could be quite a few. Or it might just be that there's a lot of these big levels, in which case we'll have to see how many we do per episode. Okay, in your pops up. Can we not pop you in? I swear we can pop you in. There we go. Now, you're going to go over to the central area. I think you should be coming over here in just a second, because the other soldiers can't come here because there's some jumping to be involved. That's fine. So you can come over here and then just hopefully be able to make it up here. Just about. Goodness me, that was close. Ooh, what's all this? Not sure that was moving before. Oh no, let's bring that back. And jump. We should just be able to make it over there. We're going into the kind of mechanisms of this machine. Guess we might be. Without hopefully dying to it. So we need to probably do a little bit of jumping. Go now, go now. Okay, we've made it across. Good. Now that we're here, let's just try to work out where we need to go next. Probably over to that area across the way. We were stuck on something. Okay, let's go over. And then we're going to have to get this changed around to stop that steam blowing, or whatever that steam blowing is doing. We'll put it on to alter it, I would imagine. So what's that done for us now? It's just moved the steam around. Who knows what that's achieved? There is something there in the centre which could be of interest. So we need to get ourselves back over, I would imagine. There we go. Avoiding the steam. I'm curious actually, if I was to go in here now, where would that take me to? Aha. That's probably what I was supposed to do. There we go. And get ourselves locked in. This is presumably going to turn on the machine with the high level of power. But what does that achieve for us? Who knows? It gives us the Infinity Gauntlet. Or gives us one section of the Infinity Gauntlet. So we powered one side. What does that do for us? This other pipe is now powered. So wherever that pipe goes to, it's going to be going down a section, I see. So we need to get our other chaps here over to that pipe. That shouldn't be a problem. So you guys are going to go here, and then we'll bring you along over to here, and then we can get you out down to the next level of offices and pipes and goodness knows what else. It's the first time we've had a multi-story level. Does that guys get you out? It does, wonderful. So we're going to get down to the next floor, because by the time we get down there they should also be down there. So floor 1, and on floor 1 we should find, well, something else. Just question is what? Presumably we need to try turn on the other part of the Infinity Gauntlet one way or another. So what's down here in this office, or this side room I should say? Hello, Rose. Is Rose cold because we're using all the electricity for toy making? I wonder. Or is she just stressed and upset because her father's abandoned her following the death of her mother? I mean, either's a fairly reasonable assumption, to be honest. Right, where are they coming? Okay, they're going to come out from here. That's fine. We'll actually move this out of the way because I don't think we need that there. We can turn this round, and we should be able to go through there. Move this out of the way, and they should just keep bouncing through and through on a roundabout route. Let's just make sure they're safe. Yes, they are. Good. Right, we'll get ourselves moving. I'm guessing we need to go turn on that other section in the middle using this chappy here, but it seems like we're running out of soldiers. We've only got three left at the moment. But I suppose as long as one soldier makes it, that's the main thing. You know, who knows really. So we'll go here, and then go up via this wonderful little, I guess, system that's been left for us. Right, if we flip the switches over, what does that achieve? That turns on this bridge, I see. Let's just turn this on for funsies and see what happens. And that brings them over to here, which will turn on the pipe I think we need for the middle. Well, I'm not sure, mind. Because there are multiple pipes at the moment. Where does that one go? There's so many different pipes, it's hard to keep track. I think this one on the left here is the one we want to use to get through to the middle. So we'll keep this one on if we can, and we'll go through. But that's not on yet. Why is that not on? Something else needs to be powered, I would guess. So let's turn the bridge back on, just to get the other soldiers over. Because then they can make it over here now. So we'll do that. And they should be able to make it over. And I do think we need to power something somehow. Not sure what that will power, but it should power something important. We don't really want them travelling just yet, so I'm just going to get them to go across. Can we use the spanner as a kind of... yeah, that should work. Let's see if this works in our favour. Right, that turns that on for us. And now we turn this switch back over. That's now turn this on first. Oh no, don't go back through, please. Okay, now we have to go back through again. Let's get this all powered. But it will have an effect, which is the main thing. I've got to imagine this is the end of the third act, just from the complexity and kind of how big the level is. So that's the one that's going to be coming over somewhere over here. Just, well, I guess they'll be landing over here somewhat. So we'll wait for him to turn up. There we go. Kind of a one-time thing there, it seems. When he comes through, that's it. I'm just thinking, do we need to get the other soldiers over first and they can still make it... Oh, goodness no, hang on. Because when we saw that happening, just in time. Let's just get them moving... Let's get them moving kind of like that. We've got to keep them in a safe loop, for sure. Do we have another triangle around? We do. Let's get that triangle there. And we'll just keep them looping back and forth. Just make sure this is safe. Because we can always get them back on a path later. Cool, they'll be fine there. Good thing we checked, right? Otherwise that could have been pretty troublesome indeed. Right, let's get you moving along. I'm guessing you have to go up onto here. And again, we have to time this pretty well. Like now. Oh, we just about made it. I was not really seeing that to see what I'm doing. That's going to bring me over here. And go now. Nope, that was a bad jump. Go now. Okay, we're over, and then we can go again. Oh no, don't fall to our deaths, please. So let's try that again if we can. And now we presumably go this way, using all these steam pipes to our advantage, and we get over here for round 2. So in you pop, and that should turn the Thanos gauntlet on even more, I would presume anyway. And it looks like the gates are open as well. Just kind of looks like those poor toy soldiers are being electrocuted though. But hey ho, maybe we don't think about it too hard. Let's get you guys back home. Somehow. Right, let's get you piped over to this kind of over to here at least. And then from here, we need one of you to turn on this pipe for me, please. We just need to probably move this a little bit so it actually works as it intended. Let me grab you, because we need to power this, I'm guessing, the bridge for the remaining 2 soldiers to make it back through. Wonderful. And I'm guessing they go through the pipe. I'm not sure what else they could do really. So you guys go through the pipe. We don't need this anymore. Definitely operating with very few soldiers, but as long as it works, I suppose that's the main thing. Let's make sure, I hope this is going the right way. Right, we need to go back down the stairs. It looks like it's going to end up down there, in that specific corner. So before we go get the Thanos Gauntlet or the Infinity Gauntlet, we're going to need to make sure that they're safe. So back down to the ground floor while our chaps are arriving. And with the gate open now, we're making progress. This is good. Oh, we only need to get one soldier out, to be fair. It's not too bad. Right, let's make sure these guys make it out safely before we go do anything else. So they can just keep on a loop there, which is fine. But I'm intrigued to see what this Thanos Gauntlet does, so let me go have a look at the Thanos Gauntlet first before I do anything else. There's still plenty more perhaps yet to do. But what does the Thanos Gauntlet do for us? If anything. Can we access it yet? No, not quite. Can't access it quite yet, but we're getting there. We only need to get one soldier out, that's the main thing. And I think we just need to do it in this little area here, which shouldn't be too bad, all things considered. So let's bring them back. And then we will get them on this. Does that work? Right, if I bring these chaps along, are they going to be able to make it out or do something useful? I can make it over there, which is fine, but I still need to actually get them up on the ladders because they don't have their own pathing abilities, so we need to do that for them. With only 2 soldiers left, thankfully it shouldn't be too bad to manage, I would say. So then we can go over to... oh goodness me, the triangle's got stuck. Thankfully I didn't call it a cube for once. So we'll go there. Then we also need to find a way to get them up. So we need to go like this. So they can actually make it up as they're intended to do. And then from there that should all work. Excellent. We're making good progress. And then from here, I'm guessing they're going to go in the balloon because I don't know where else they would go. And so into the balloon path. Aha, and so there's going to be room for one of us. There's going to be a way for one of us to get out, which is good. So let's do that. And then we need to make sure the other one is safe. Because otherwise... okay, I mean, the other one can make it across anyway. Which is fine. Because he's not going to be safe there at the moment. So let's just get him in a loop. Thankfully... these corners of the tables, I think, are designed for such eventualities. And then we get ourselves. Presumably we need to flick one more switch or sacrifice ourselves one more way. Question is how. I'm guessing we just follow our way to the end, because I don't really see what else we could do. So we can go here now. Aha, I see. We can probably go up there. Yeah, we can go up there, and we can go wherever that pipe will take us. Which is where will that pipe take us? It's all about the pipes today, for sure. I think it's going to bring us somewhere over here, presumably here. Yeah, so hopefully we can time this correctly. This is more of a kind of adventure game now, more than a puzzle game. Because we've just got to time ourselves correctly through these stamping things. Go, go, go. And go, go, go. Oh, that was a close one. Go, go, go. We just got to time ourselves a little bit correctly here. Sometimes the camera angle doesn't want to quite play ball. Oh, goodness me. What are you doing? That's not what I asked you to do. Okay, go, go. We made it. As long as we can make it on these steam vents without dying, which we can, get the final switch on. And that should hopefully open up the Thanos Gauntlet for us. I presume, anyway. Do we get the Infinity Gauntlet? Looks like we do. Question is, what does it do? I'm guessing this is the harvesting of power that the Guild of Toymakers was talking about. Does look very swish for sure. Is this our villain's story? I feel like it might be. So what does this allow us to do? Because it must allow us to do something for sure. Oh, the achievement's even to do with Thanos, that's clever. Fine, I'll do it myself. Oh, I see. We just take power away. That opens the gate. That's certainly a lot easier than using soldiers, for sure. So we can take this, because we don't need it anymore. We can power other things. That's exciting. Why did that soldier move? Right, before we power up, we need to get this guy safe. But now we should be able to put power in here. I think. No. We need to power this bridge. Which is... oh no, we just power. So we grab this. And we power here. And that opens up the bridge for us. Wonderful. I do feel like this is like our mad scientist moment coming into his own. We'll have to see. Get you moving along. Well, you should be able to make it over there without issue. It's certainly going to make things a little bit easier having the power glove though, for sure. What happened there? Oh, the spider. Let's help with it. Leave my little soldier alone. So if he can't go there, he needs to go another way, or we need to turn off the spider somehow. But I don't know if there's a way to turn the spider off. Because at the moment I'm not seeing what we do to deal with the spider. Is there a way we can turn him off? Or can we use the pipes? There's a lot of spiders around. It's not overly clear how we deal with the spiders actually, to kind of get rid of them. I still think we attack the spiders somehow. So let's see if this works. When they come down, we've got this. They do get highlighted in red there. Aha! I see. We use the electricity to kind of save the toy soldiers. Gotcha. We need to grab electricity from other places. Got to keep these doors open though, for as long as possible. We can take electricity from elsewhere, I would guess. Well, at least I think we can. Just just need to find the spots to do so. Because we've got to kill the spider. Of course, there's not electricity everywhere either. I feel like I have a little bit of a problem in that in order to get over to here I need to power this, but that will take my soldier and I'm not going to have any other spare. So what do I do in these circumstances? I tell you what, we will pause things there, I think, and we will try figure out, well, I'll try figure out what's gone wrong, because there's genuinely not a way past for me here. And I've even looked online and some of the people have multiple soldiers, and I can't quite work out where the problem therein lies. We'll have to see. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.